All right, everybody. It's been a little bit since I've done an update. Not that long, but let's see here. Got in a couple of runs last week. I did a second 10 mile on this past Saturday. So I did one on the previous Sunday and one on Saturday, which according to Strava is 2 different weeks, but it's 2 10-mile runs within 7 days. And the second one was 2 weeks to the day and almost to the hour from the start of the half marathon on April 30th. So we are theoretically in the tapered down part of the training. I'm not rigorously following any particular training schedule, which I will probably pay for on April 30th. But that's okay. I think I'm gonna do okay. I'm gonna survive it. Today I'm out of breath, obviously. I just ran 3 mile, 1 mile easy, 1 mile intervals, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and then 1 mile cool down. So a bit odd to be doing interval runs, after, as my track coach would have said, the hay's in the barn. But plans post half are to try and get the 5K time down to something a little more respectable, and maybe do a couple of races this summer. I'm not sure. There's one in July in Madison, Indiana. It's on my birthday weekend. It's on July 2nd. It's a 10K. I might do that or I might not. Then there is the 8 miler here in town in September. And I do plan to do that. This video series ends after April 30th. I might do one post-race. Here's how it went. But then you guys can all move on with your lives. All 5 of you who are watching these. So I did an interval run maybe to pick up a little speed for post mini. I doubt it'll help me very much on that day. Maybe. Today, strap yourselves in. This is gonna be a longer video. It's already 5 minutes. Today, I watched the Boston Marathon. The men's and women's races were both interesting, but for radically different reasons. The men's race, I think at 30K, I don't think it was 35, but at 30K, the top 10 were all within 6 seconds of each other. And it might have been a group of 14 or 15 at that point, still together after 30 kilometers. And then Evans Jabet just dropped the hammer. And you could watch it go from a bundle of folks to just single file. It just went, it just collapsed. And he ran away with it. It was really incredible. But for, an hour and a half, or maybe a little more, it was kind of like, are they going to get to the finish line in this group of 14 people? It's going to be an interesting finish. The women's race, Paris Cheptegei threw a surge in very early. It was after like 10K, I want to say. And it was a group of 20, and suddenly it was a group of 4. And then it was 3, and it was 3 forever. And then one of them fell off, and it came down to 2 just by themselves the rest of the way. And I think in the last mile, they traded the lead like 8 times. It was just surge, 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 surge. It was really crazy. And I think it was maybe the last 150 meters that finally, oh my gosh, I've forgotten her name already. The Ethiopian woman was kind of like, okay, I guess I'm not winning this one. I can't remember her name. I've been staring at her bib for 2 hours. So that was awesome. I got to watch the Brian Clay Invitational over the weekend. I got to see Eliud Kipsang set an NCAA 1500 meter record, and that was wild. And also, there were like 12 heats of the 1500 ran, and there were guys under 340 in almost every single heat, and that's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. I was never anywhere close to there, never will be, obvious. Like, I'm gonna hit it in my 40s. I'm gonna be running 3:33 or whatever. Probably not gonna be much interesting happening the rest of the way until the race, but I will do maybe one more video between now and then, and I will see you on the road.